What up, Geek fam? GeekSpot82 here, coming at you with another comic book haul for the month of July, my birthday month. Getting a little bit older, but hopefully I'm getting a little bit wiser and picking up some of these books. We'll see what happens, but I'm excited to show you guys what I picked up so far this month. It's been pretty comic crazy in the Geek Spot household, but I'm excited to dig through these books, show you what I've got, and get your feedback. So let's dive in and see what I got this month. Just to kick us off strong, I wanted to show off my Scooby-Doo #1 from 1977. Scooby-Doo and Marvel Comics. Had to have that for the collection. Super excited. I believe I've told you guys we are a Scooby-Doo household here at Geek Spot. Manor, as we'll call it, but I'm very happy about that. Local comic shop had this gorgeous Power Rangers variant with the foil cover. I think this is my only Power Rangers book, but this stunning cover grabbed me and I had to add it to the collection. So last video, you guys heard me getting on to Comic Tom about not getting that Everglade Angels exclusive cover. I was able to find one and pick it up. I actually found it the same day I shot that video and was able to pick it up for a steal. So I'm very happy to add that to my collection for a minimal charge. The seller also threw in another print by Artist Piper, so I was very happy to have that. Red Nails, the Chimerian #2. This is a Dark Knight Returns homage cover. So that one's pretty hip. Conan the Barbarian. Picked up the Francesco Mattina Deceased Planet #1. That one's gorgeous. Again, another book I don't necessarily collect, but when a cover jumps off at me, I try to pick them up. This Batman Beyond, cover B. What issue is this? This is issue number 44. But my son and I just watched The Return of the Joker on HBO Max, and it jumped off the shelf at me, so I picked it up. A little Scotty Young fun variant for Scream #1. Just beautiful. Colors pop off the page with that black background. So, growing up, one of my first wildly inappropriate movies that I never should have watched at such a young age was Toxic Avenger. And the comic shop had this. Rhino's Comics out here in Rochester had that on the shelf. Had to pick it up. Toxic Avenger #1 from Marvel Comics. A little Lloyd Kaufman throwback there. This was an eBay purchase for Evil Ernie Goes to Hell, the Chromium variant. So very excited to have that one in the collection. I believe I'm winding down to having all the variant covers for that. It's a very short run, but there's quite a few variant covers to throw in there. This gorgeous Wonder Woman 64 cover B. I picked up a Suicide Squad #1, the Francesco Mattina cardstock variant, cover B, whatever you guys call it. Very iconic looking. It's got King Shark, Deadshot, and Harley. You guys remember I just picked up that copy of the first appearance of King Shark, so I am on a roll with him. This beautiful foiled Harley Quinn #52. Gorgeous with the red foil stamping. First appearance of Firebird in Marvel continuity. Little Uncanny Avengers action. I said Firebird. I meant Firestar from the Amazing Spider-Man and Friends cartoon. We got a Lee In-hyuk variant for Batgirl number 46. Again, that cardstock variant. DC has just been killing it with these alternate colors lately. Covers lately, not colors. The Batman The Adventure Continues number 1. This is the homage cover to the first appearance of Little Miss Harley Quinn. Gorgeous book. Dark Knight's Death Metal number 1. The David Finch cover. Look, maybe not the best cover for this one, but I love David Finch's work. I have the complete run of Ascension that he did, which, if you haven't read, is a super cool book. And I'm probably going to be doing a monthly series where I'm going to post each cover, like one cover from each of the books throughout the month of August. I believe I'm going to kick that off. But definitely check them out. They're gorgeous. I loved his work on that. And I will always pick up his books when I can. So, multiple copies of Batman 93, mostly because I forgot I ordered some of these, and I think I still have 1 or 2 more on the way. I think I bought a bundle with 92 through 100 to make sure I got all the Joker War tie-ins. Batman 94, both covers. Again, a lot of fun there. Got Punchline on the cover. I have to read one of those so I can see how the fight between her and Harley goes. And then I finally got my second month of Boxed Heroes. So I was really excited to get this. I loved the first box. I thought we would open it here together. I love that they wrap them in, the bubble wrap, nice and secured. Spoiler card again, Boxed Heroes. So I did the monthly subscription, so I believe I get an extra book, and we'll go through it. So number 1 right off the bat is Black Cat number 1, the Scotty Young variant. And there it is, actually, right there in the back, subscriber bonus book. So that's my the bonus book I get for being a subscriber. That's awesome. You guys know I love my Scotty Young variants. And another Scotty Young variant, Rocket Raccoon number 1. That is a very large gun for a small animal. The Spectacular Spider-Man number 189. You guys know Spider-Man's one of those books, I think, if you're going to read any books, Batman and Spider-Man give you everything you're looking for in a comic book. So this is great. The final battle with the Hobgoblin, a gatefold poster, and the origin of Spider-Man. That hollow foil print. We got Deadpool Back in Black number 1. I didn't read that series. I saw the action figure for the Deadpool Black in Black by Marvel Legends. But that's where my knowledge of that ends. Oh, this is cool. Jimmy Olsen, Superman's Pal, number 44, featuring Jimmy Olsen as the Wolfman of Metropolis. Metropolis. Gorgeous old. It's got to be probably a Bronze Age book, maybe a silver. I'd have to look. I don't remember the cutoff date exactly. That's a super cool, that's a fun cover. The Defenders number 13. So, oh, that's cool. We got a nice battle between Hyperion and the Hulk. That's looking good. And the book looks like it's in fantastic shape. So, I don't know if they press these books before they send them out for everybody, but that one looks great. And then we have an Elseworlds Batman Man-Bat. Looks like a kind of like a small graphic novel there. That looks great. And that's it. That was the box. So again, I think the monthly subscription is about $38. I don't know exactly what the value of those books are. None of them jumped out as a key or anything like that. But I like the mix that you get. So you get, a couple of old books, a couple of variant covers, and then we get this cool Man-Bat variation, a little mixture between the two. So that's pretty cool. I got some Spider-Man, I got some Batman, got some Scotty Young variants. I am happy, actually. I think I'm happy with that box. We're going to keep it going and see what happens. Box Heroes, I think you're doing a great job so far, so keep it up. You've got my vote. And then to wrap it up, I had a great haul where I was able to pick up a bunch of Airboy comics for next to nothing. And I was able to pick up Airboy number 1 through number 27 for less than $20, so less than $1 a book, by a lot. And there's just some super cool stuff in here. You've got Skywolf, you've got the Heap, which we talked about before, was actually the first swamp monster. You've got the return of Valkyrie in this. Airboy faces off against these like Soviet were-rats, it looks like. So I am super excited to plunge into this and get to know this character better. You guys know my buddy Fred Flankstone got me turned on to this book, and I'm jumping in head first. Look at that cool cover with Skywolf. That's hip. So I blame him for this buy 100%, but we'll see what happens with it. I was trying to see if there's anything else, like a super cool cover to show you guys. They all have a really great like vintage feel to all the covers. There's a nice one with Airboy and the Heap on it. And a Skywolf number 1 that they also included. So thanks for that to the seller. And then in conjunction with that purchase, he had the Image Comics 4-issue run of Airboy. And again, I haven't read this. I don't know anything about the book itself other than it was Airboy and I'm on a kick, so I'm picking up as much as I can. But looking at the covers, it looks like a Airboy today remembering his glory years and maybe trying to come to terms with the fact that he's no longer quite the man he used to be. Maybe a little midlife crisis for Airboy. Airman just doesn't have the same ring, does it? But that's it, guys. That was the haul. Birthday week is coming up, so who knows what's going to happen. I bought my Grail last month, so I got to find a new one. Any suggestions out there of a book that you haven't seen that I should own? That'd be helpful. I think we're looking at trying to do some more Magic videos, and I'd really like to do a live board game somehow, but I don't quite know how to figure that out yet. I do have some crossover stuff going on, again with Drawing Conversation and a couple other guest spots on some new channels that I've made friends with, so we'll see how that turns out. But stay tuned and keep in touch, and when I know more I will tell you more. But I hope everybody's doing well, and we'll see you. Bye.